Welcome back to Andersen Acres. We are inside here with little Libra, who's kind of running around making a mess, and I had to put a fence up to keep her out from over that side because she's been doing bad things. You can see she's been ripping some stuff up. So we have a little fence to keep her out of that end because she's a bad bunny. But there she is, being a bad bunny. So, yes, Libra is learning to be a house bunny, but she's a bad bunny. Anyway, today I just wanted to keep talking about some issues that can happen with your rabbits, and you might end up um, having to treat it at home because it doesn't necessarily require a vet, but you still need to treat it. And if you're wondering, yes, you're seeing Gemini in the background there. She's pregnant and due tomorrow, so she's just in there by herself making a nest. I will reopen this little gate here after she has her babies because while she's kindling, she likes to be alone. So she's just been in there mucking around with a nest. So that's why you're seeing Gemini inside the enclosure in the background. She's separated right now from Libra because she does like to be. Thank you, Cap. You're nuts. But she does like to be alone when she builds her nest. So that's why I've shut the gate. In case anyone's wondering, no, she doesn't live in that. I've just shut this little gate that's usually open and put the food in front of it so Libra can't open it. Because Libra tends to do that. Just because Gemini needs a little bit of privacy while she's building a nest. After she has her babies, we'll reopen it and they're fine. But right now, she just needs privacy. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about Hutch burn or urine burn. So this, if you have this particular problem, you'll find it on the inside hind legs or on the genitals. And it'll be like a scalded area, an area that looks like it's been burned. This is usually caused by the rabbit's own pee. And usually the problem is the environment. Okay? So you might have, there's two possible reasons. One is the urine guards on your cage might be at the wrong angle. So when they're going pee, the urine is splashing off that urine guard and back onto the rabbit. Okay? No, I put up a fence, you little monster. Yeah, I put up a fence because you're a monster. I know. I'm a bad bunny, Mom. She's so offended. Libra's easily offended, by the way. Libra's pretty easily offended. So, yeah. So, if the urine guards are at the wrong angle, the rabbit could start to go pee, and the pee will bounce off the urine guard and back onto the rabbit. Okay? This is actually really easy to solve. You just adjust the angle of your urine guard so that the urine goes down into either the litter box or into the tray below or however you have your setup, just so that the pee's not bouncing off the urine guard and back onto the rabbit. Because yes, nobody wants bunny pee all over the outside of the cage. That's why we use urine guards. But you also need to make sure that those urine guards are at the correct angle so that the pee goes down and not back onto the bunny. Okay? There's a bad bunny. The other problem could be that your cage or your area is just too wet and dirty. Okay? That one's on you. You need to clean your cage better. So if you have a lot of muck and wet manure and stuff like that, and they're running around in their own pee all day, they're gonna get urine scald. Okay, they're gonna get hutch burn, is what we call it oftentimes. I call it urine scald because I don't use a lot of hutches, but a lot of people call it hutch burn. So, yeah, that one's on you. You need to clean up your cage and then keep it clean. Okay, so those are the two primary causes of hutch burn or urine scald. That's what it is. Okay, it's either the urine guards are splashing back onto the bun or they're running around their own pee all day. So either way, you have to fix the issue. Either way, you have to either adjust the urine guards or you have to, hi sweetie, or you're going to have to clean the cage. Clean the cage, keep it clean. Okay, that's the way it goes. You got to clean the cage or keep it clean. If the problem is the wet or dirty cage, frankly, you never should have let it get that way in the first place. So keep on top of your hutch cleanliness. Okay, hi sweetie. He's your bad bunny. Please don't ask. She's nuts. With Hutch burn, you can also end up with a secondary infection. Okay, so if it's gone on too long, the skin isn't just irritated, but now it's infected, now you're gonna need a vet. Okay, you absolutely require a vet if it's gotten to that point. Hopefully it hasn't gotten to that point. If it does, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, you're gonna have to go to the vet, get the appropriate antibiotics. I'm not going to tell you what antibiotics to use because you need to go to your vet. Even if you're in an area where they do sell antibiotics over the counter for rabbits, you really need to go to your vet and make sure you're using the right antibiotic, the right dosage. You need to go to a rabbit savvy vet, either your farm vet or your exotic vet, depending on where you live. And you really need to do that. So if you do have that problem, if the burn escalates into an infection, straight to the vet. Otherwise, you can deal with it at home. If it hasn't escalated into a full-blown infection yet, you want to clean up your rabbit gently with a damp cloth so that you get all the urine off their fur. Oh, he's a cute pony. Look at how cute you are. Oh, he's a cute pony. So you do want to clean up their body, so get the pee off of them. Okay, be very gentle. Use a warm, damp cloth. Don't get the whole rabbit wet. That's usually not required. So get it off their legs or their bum or wherever they're scalded. Clean that up really well. Dry them really well. And then use an antibiotic ointment without pain relief. So either a polysporin or a neosporin or whatever you have in your area. Here we have polysporin. And you just get the one without pain relief. The pain relief additive is not good for either rabbits or chickens or really anybody. You don't want the pain relief one. You want just the regular antibiotic ointment. Okay, bottom of the barrel, normal stuff. And that is going to help take care of the irritation and will help ward off any infection from actually setting in. Remember, if infection actually sets in, right to the vet for the appropriate antibiotics. It's lunchtime. Nom, 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 nom. So, yeah. Hutch burn is preventable simply by keeping an eye on the urine guards and keeping the environment clean and dry. Remember, rabbits need a clean and dry environment to thrive. So please do not let the cage get to the point where you end up with urine scald on your poor bunnies. So that is about it for today. I only wanted to cover the one issue. I am going to talk tomorrow about sore hocks, which I know that one often raises a lot of nonsense and a lot of arguments about how they got sore hocks and blah blah. So we'll talk about that tomorrow because sore hocks is a bit of a controversial issue and you don't always need the vet, and it's actually pretty preventable most of the time. Okay? So that is about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. We will see you tomorrow.